Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Hello new subscribers, hello and welcome. And obviously to my faves as well, you know, all I think there's 2,800 and odd of you now. I'm so blessed. Anyway, guys, we've just got off that incredible reading. I found that fascinating. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the, it'll have coronation in it somewhere, okay? Oh, yeah, it's going to be popular. But yeah, so give it a read. I'm always amazed myself. Right then, okay, so we're going to, you know, because we've been hot off that, I'm warmed up now to be able to talk about Meghan and Harvey. Oh yes, okay. Right then, so Harvey Weinstein, the reason for this reading is because I picked him up as the last few cards of Meghan, and you know, I'll say again, I didn't see much with Epstein, just like trying to climb into his circles. So you know, and that's where I stand. I'll only say what I see, and that's it, basically. You know, I say what I see, and if I don't see it, I don't see it. And I could always be wrong, you know. You know, like I say, all the readings are complete BS until certain things come true. Okay. Right then, Harvey. So, is it true? We'll start with, is it true? So, has Meghan had contact or relations with Harvey Weinstein? Oh! That's what's killing her off. That's what's killing her off, okay? So I said she's been unable to cope. Oh, everything's coming out, isn't it? Everything's coming out. Harvey is your guy. Harvey is your guy. It's killing her off, you know, it's affected her mental health, you know, when you get caught out on something, you know, there is stories to be had. Now, Harvey, he was in contact with Oprah and many other people as well, and I've heard people say that, you know, they all connect to Soho House. So, but you know, this is a windy, weedy road and I'd never get done. So I'm just going to focus on Harvey because I do believe Meghan is so unhappy. People know, people talk. What kind of relationship, you know, did Meghan have with Harvey? Well, she was a jobbing actress, you know. She was a jobbing actress. So, of course, you've got the six of swords here reversed. So, you know, she couldn't, you know, if you didn't know Harvey, you weren't going to get the parts. And I think that's, you know, kind of the attitude. So, you know, unless she had to make an effort, okay, so she it's not like she liked him. It's that she had to, you know, sort of like getting his good books, okay? And I'm not saying at this point that she's actually had intimate relations, okay? And I'm also aware that Harvey is in prison for a lot of, you know, big trouble in it, you know, big trouble. So I'm not suggesting this. You know, there'll have been plenty of actresses, or even people with normal jobs, you know, sleep with the boss just to get a promotion, you know, and that's kind of how I see it with Meghan, not anybody else, okay? So yeah, so she, you know, she couldn't go ahead. He was the, you know, he controlled a lot of things. He had connections that she didn't, so she just had to suck up to him. No jokes, please. Right? I think she stayed with him for a time, so she was involved with him for a time. Maybe until she got Suits. Because I'm only getting, like, it was just less than 6 months, you know. I do feel like less than 6 months. Did, you know, what did Harvey think of Meghan? Dear me. Dear me. Oh, dear. You know, that she wanted money. That she was physically attractive. And so she's obviously done homemade gifts and stuff like that because, you know, she may have even baked him a cake. So did she go to his birthday party? A big one, you know, a big one. So I'm getting like a lot of positive energy from him. But he also knew the score with her. You know, she was after a part, a big part. And I think as well, though, he kind of played these types of women along, you know, and would soak up everything he could get, even just like them being at all the parties or kissing him on the cheek or, you know, sucking up to him or Harvey and telling him, you know, you're the best, creeping round him, you know, Meghan going one step further. So I do believe something physical took place between them as well. And I really do. But we'll ask. You know, did Meghan have sexual relations with Harvey? Was it, you know, did they have sex? Well, I don't believe so. I believe that there were sexual acts. I tell you now as well, like, I don't know if he had a camera or something, you know, a camera, because she wouldn't have known she was being filmed. She was in the dark about it. So, you know, there's something out there that she had not seen. And I also feel like somebody could write about this as well, write about this. So, you know, she's tried to keep it under wraps and under the shade and everything, but in actual fact, you know, she's kind of the victim now because she wasn't filming it. She wasn't controlling it. What would she have had to gain, you know, by so like filming him in the act when he was well known for being, you know, alongside unsuitable, but also for being, you know, sexual predator. So yeah, she's gutted. She's absolutely gutted. It's like, this isn't going away. That's right, it's not going away, it is not going away at all. I think this is on its verge of coming out. Okay, I hope you can see all these cards. Right, so right now she's upset. There's a problem, she can't move on, you know, like things are staying as they are, so she can't get rid of it. It's about a physical attraction that she had with him. It's about something she had not seen and was in the dark about, but also I feel like this was like a hidden camera, okay, a hidden camera, a little box in the wardrobe or something, you know. Now, what would he have to gain from that? Well, everything, you know, his own gratification for a start, you know, posting it up places, you know, maybe selling it on, sharing with contacts, you know. No doubt that at the any opportunity he has to use this picture, it's all about, you know, being sordid about it, you know, it's all about getting off on it. See, there's just some parts of the world, you know, I just don't wish to see, and I bet you'll feel the same as well. It's bad enough anyway, you know, just thinking life's bad as normal things, never mind all this, you know, goings-ons. Okay, so is Harvey going to be responsible for leaking information about him and Meghan Markle? I don't believe so. No, absolutely not. It's not coming from Harvey. Okay, who's it coming from then? Come on, tell us. Oh, some dodgy dealings here, you know, you can't trust them at all, can you? Hidden discussions, this is about, I'm getting not the royal family, okay, so I'm getting not the royal family, but I have got, you know, hidden groups here, and organisations and lack of freedom. So is it that they, you know, the press are sat on this? I think they are, and they've not been able to sort of like say anything as yet. I don't think there's been whispers, you know, but like anybody else at first, you know, Meghan was very convincing. For a minute, you know, you might even think that, I mean, Ollie, oh, she was convincing, but she wasn't innocent, was she? I was thinking about it just quickly then, you know, all the stuff she set up, right from dating to photos and, you know, bloody proposals and all this, like it had to be documented and shown. I tell you what, you know, when their kids grow up, Archie and Lilibet, they'll be so embarrassed of their parents, because if you think about it, what was, you know, good 20 years ago for us and being brought up, or 40 years ago, and then to now, I mean, people, you know, actually, my kids used to moan when I used to say, oh, it's beans on toast for tea, and they'd go, that's not a meal, you know, but that's kind of stuff we was brought up in, you know. We had a few cooked meals as well, but, yeah, so they just want, I don't know what they think about beans. I don't think they'd ever open a tin. But anyway, yeah, so I'm getting hidden discussions and not to be trusted, because, you know, this can be broken. This can be broken at any time. And I think the media are just getting more and more pissed off. You know, they're being accused of all sorts, you know, the British media, the Sun, the Mirror, you know, oh, they've just had enough. So who will break it? I think journalists. I definitely do. I think journalists. Oh dear. Is Meghan aware that the journalists having, you know, is you know, no, what's Meghan's biggest fear about Harvey? Well, I'm getting great changes here, so he could change his mind, you know, to transform his life. So he could, you know, do a bestseller probably on all the jobbing actresses, you know, the ones who didn't you know, make victims, you know, and maybe he gets enough of, like, so like, yeah, he's had enough and he needs a change and new beginnings. So I would say whether he, you know, he decides, because that's all you can do in prison is write letters and maybe write stories or books as well. So he's got a long time on his hand. I think as well, you know, people protecting Meghan is coming to an end. So, you know, that would be her greatest fear, because he ends his silence, you know. He ends that. He ends doing nothing. He ends, you know, not pursuing anything, okay. Is Meghan going to claim that is Meghan going to claim that, you know, she was one of Harvey's victims? No, because apparently it's on video, okay? Apparently there's statements and conversations, and so, yeah, I just feel like the truth is, you know, she did it to get parts, and that's it. You know, that's what she did it for. And to say anything else, you know, is deception, you know, just kidding yourself. That's what it means. Just kidding yourself, you know, that this is the idea of turning it around, you know. So, again, I don't even think, for some reason, she won't be able to say she's a victim. You won't be able to twist it. Okay, so, you know, how does, you know, Meghan feel now? What does, you know, Meghan know about her connection with Harvey for this time period? Well, I'm getting, you know, accusations of being a coward, and, you know, she's hiding, isn't she? She's hiding, okay? So she lacks the ability to look anybody in the eye at the moment, I kind of feel. So something must be going on. Maybe she's received, you know, the right to comment and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, normally if it was the press contacting you, they don't care. They'll just say wasn't available for comment. So I don't know why, but she doesn't seem to be coming forward about this. She'll say it's, you know, I think she's going to try and have us believe that she was a victim. You know, you don't forget there was lots of women throwing themselves at him for a part, you know. And it's like, well, it's consensual, like I said before. It's an exchange, you know. You give me something and I'll give you something. It's not like, you know, I mean, I don't know about all the victims, but, you know, anything that's just an exchange where you go into it willingly, you know, for a part, then the onus is on them, I'm afraid, because I'll just equate it to something normal, like, you know, if I wanted something off my husband and I was creeping round him, if I wanted something, you know, well, the sex appeal goes right up there. But, you know, but I go into that willingly. I'm not forced, you know, to do this at all. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? I hope he don't listen to this one. But anyway, yeah, so... yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm saying. You manipulate people when you know, want something from somebody. You become their friend, you know, most of the time. But, you know, so yeah, I don't know, you know, I just, no victim. So she's hiding. She's got everything bad at her. She can't get out of it. This is, you know, being told. This is being told. We've got something in the dark as well. So, you know, reports. I think it's journalists. Okay, so what next? You know, how is Meghan feeling now? How is Meghan feeling right now? Not good. You know, she's too busy being a gold digger. Okay, so she's spending money like I don't know what. So when her feelings are all over the place, she goes for what she can control, which will be inanimate objects such as, you know, I don't know, hair pieces, clothing, jewellery, you know, all these, so like bedecked with gold. I mean, you know, she's just so greedy, okay? She's so greedy. So right now she's on a gold digging mode, and that's what she's been seen as well. So how's she feeling now? Like everybody's going to make out that, you know, she was always after money, so that she was a schemer, you know, that she manipulated people, that she'd do anything for money, okay, including Mr. Weinstein. So there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Leave your comments in below, and I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.